Chili live. Pick y'all up a good bit. Trying to be flat. I'm starting off with the old Texas rig bandito bug. So hopefully we can get some luck with it. Yeah, my drag's like super tight. Hold on, shit. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's about right. Starting off with this just because it's the middle of the day. It's a little hot. Just clears the water here. I feel like they may be deep. I don't know. Looks good though. What's up, Braham? What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for bass, dude. Using a bandito bug, Texas rigs. So we should be able to get on them pretty good. 43 pounder. Yeah, dude, if I catch a 43-pound bass, I will actually lose it, chat. Probably working it a little too fast, but it's fine. Yesterday they all had red lips. That's why I'm using the bandito bug, because it kind of imitates a crawfish. I'm flinging along the bank points. But it is a little hot today. And if we hit, how many likes we got? If we hit 20 likes today, I'll jump in, chat. And if we hit 250 subs during this stream, I'll swim across the whole pond. Chat, I don't know. I feel like they get so pressured by like Texas rigs and different things. I think that's why I was catching them so good yesterday on the jerkbait. I'm gonna throw out like 4 more casts. If we don't get hit, I'm gonna move down the bank. Any grass carp? There probably is grass carp, dude. Dude, what's the best bait for carp, dude? I fished for them before. I mixed like Jello, corn, and like a bunch of stuff one time and made a bait for them. That was like years ago now. That must have been 2 or 3 years ago now. But I did catch one or two. I got a couple anyway. What's the best bait you found, Braham? I know some people probably just use straight corn, but I think I mixed, what is it, breadcrumbs, Jello. I just put some water in there, like stuck together with with some corn in it. I think it worked pretty good. I honestly don't know. I've never fished for them. Wild. Yeah, I would guess I could probably bow fish them out of here. The water's so clear, dude. I haven't actually seen any yet, so I don't know. Would you be interested in seeing some bow fishing content, chat? I feel like I could make some and it'd be kind of sick, but I don't know. I may try and make some and just see how it works, or see if it even works that well. Cause you kind of got to go at night. One of my friends says good luck using corn. Maybe I'll try and make a carp fishing video, because there's a couple of ponds around here. There's one, it looks like this now, but there's a lot of carp in it, I know for a fact. I've shot it with a bow before. And some of them are big too, chat. We may have to do that, start carp fishing more. I've done it before, it's just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, sometime next week, dude, we'll do a carp fishing stream, trust. Probably, I think Monday we may be collabing with the Ripped Lips, doing like a split screen stream. We'll both be fishing at once. That would be sick. Yeah, Chad, I don't know about this bandito bug right now. I'm gonna give it one more cast this way, along the bank. Forgot you don't have pike where you live? Yeah, man. I think we don't have pike. I think in theory, if you go far enough north, there is muskie though. I think. Texas muskie. I give a lot of teeth, right? Yeah. And they have a lot of teeth, right, Chet? All right, Chet, we're gonna switch to jerkbait real quick. I'm not sure about the old Texas rig in here. I feel like probably everybody who's fished here has probably already thrown a Texas rig. And probably like half the bass in here have been caught on it. But I bet half of them have not been caught on a jerkbait because we're in a pond. It should be pretty good looking with his much sun is in. This is what we were slamming them on yesterday, though, too. So we should be able to catch them, hopefully. What's up, Monster Fishing? Dude, I was watching your videos earlier. See, dude, that one carp was huge, chat. What bait did you catch him on? We were just talking about that. Bait. One time I mixed like breadcrumbs and jello to make a good bait. I caught one. Hello from Russia, dude. What's up, man? All the way from Russia is wild, dude. Throwing an old jerkbait now, y'all. Pork steak. You caught the grass carp on pork steak? For real? That's wild. Dude, it must have been hungry. Maybe I'll try some of that. Were you going for catfish, I guess? Yeah, you just caught that by accident? Or is it like a known good bait? Yeah. Hey, good day, my friend. How are you? What's up, Mernroker? It's nice to see you again. I'm happy to see you. You should try catfish fishing. Yeah, chat, maybe we'll do a stream. The problem is there's lots of good catfish that I know of that I can go catch catfish, but the stream part of it is a little bit harder because I have to have service. Yeah, but carp and pike will take your bait. I did not bring garlic. I could though. I got the Guggen Squad baits, so they already got plenty of smell to them. Trust, Chad. Yeah, Chad, sometime maybe next Wednesday or Tuesday we'll go. I just gotta find a spot along the river that works. That I'd have 5G at. The only spot I know the service is trash. And the other spot I know you just get snagged. Well, we could try that spot, but I don't know if there's service there either. First like W Plumbers. Hey, you're supposed to be plumbing, boy. Get to it. Yeah, chat, if we hit 20 likes today, I'll jump in. And if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I'll swim across the whole pond. Chat, there's a whole bunch of turtles down there. Maybe that's where I need to go fish at. Chad, I'm gonna make 2 more casts here. Now I'm gonna walk down the bank some more. Try over there. We were catching more yesterday. I just got smacked a little bit. I didn't hook up, I just felt like a thump. I felt it again, Chad. Come on. It must be a small one if he's not getting hooked up on it. Yeah, he must be tiny. I felt him like 3 times, just come up and smack it. Start looking at your Google Maps, start researching fishing. Yeah, I did. Like, one thing I could do too is download FishBrain. That normally shows some pretty good spots. Yeah, I just gotta find a spot along the river that I can access and that has good service. Good service is the hardest part. I'll have to run around and do fish near the water fountain. Yeah, we'll move over there in a minute. Lucky that is where I was catching them yesterday. We're gonna move down after this cast, Chad. I got thumped here like 3 times in the same cast. I wonder if it wasn't a bluegill messing with it. Use cut bait for catfish, trust. Yeah, cut bait works good. I just gotta catch some bluegill in the cast net. Do you let it rot for a couple days sometimes? I'll just let it sit there and rot in a bucket with water in it. That's the trick. If you don't have water with it while it's rotting, it just like dries out and it doesn't work at all basically. But if you keep it in a bucket with water in it, it's like the bucket's half full of water and there's like 9 or 10 bluegill in there. They're just sitting there floating, rotting. It works a lot better. Let it sit in the sun, yeah. Let it where it's hot, yeah. It rots faster. For about a day or 2. It's soft. Now, sometimes if you do it like just to the right amount of like rot, it's actually not even that soft yet. But it smells so bad. And then my favorite part is the water in the bucket smells really bad too. So you dump that in the pond or river, and that's like the ultimate chum, Chad. Yeah, you dump the juices in the water. Yes, sir, you got it. That brings every big blue cat and channel catfish over. Yeah, chat. Next week I'll do Monday. We're gonna do a collab stream with Ripped Lips. Probably that should be sick. And then either Tuesday or Wednesday, I just gotta find a spot where I can do it. So bored of winter here in Michigan that I tied a fish toy on pool started for my pet catfish. None is wild, dude. Ah, dang it, Chad. I didn't bring any worms, dude. Maybe I should. When I go catfishing, I'll bring some worms and we'll fish for bluegill on the side. Yeah, dude, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of warm today. It's like 75 probably. The water's still cold, but I think we're pretty much done with winter here. Did y'all have snow though? Snow's fun for like, I don't know. I haven't ever been around it that long. Like, I love it when it snows for like a couple days, but if it's cold for like longer than like a week, I'm like, all right, what is this? I get to snow for like 2 days out of the year, and then that's good enough for me, you know? Chat. I'm gonna make one more cast after this one, and then we're gonna walk down closer to the fountain. One more chat. You have snow for more time than you don't. That's wild. So y'all could like walk outside right now and make a snowman, basically. Or is it like icy snow? 'Cause I feel like when it sits there, it always gets like icy. This is the last cast here. Then I'm gonna walk down. Yeah. I'm hoping with as sunny as it is, when this jerkbait flashes, it's gonna get a reaction strike out of him. But I don't know if it's going to. We may have to go back to the old Texas rig, y'all. Let's walk down a little bit further. By the fountain's where I was catching most of them yesterday anyways. Icy snow. About a week ago, you could have made a monster snowman. And my cousins live in Colorado, and one time we made a giant snowman there. It was pretty cool. I went skiing there too. It's fun. Oh, look how clear the water is. It's so clear. That's wild for here. It's because they put dye and stuff in it to make it clear. It doesn't hurt. The dye doesn't hurt anything at all. It just makes the water clear, which I think is pretty cool. And the fish like it being clear. The crawfish do not like it being clear. I think that's why every bass in here has red lips. Because they probably got this pond to like be clear like this just a while ago. Like a month or so. Around October when all the crawfish were going to sleep. And now that the crawfish are waking up and they're in this crystal clear water, the bass are just picking them off really easy. I bet that's what's happened. We caught, what did we catch, Chef? 5 or 6 yesterday on stream? I should have caught like 7 though. Altogether, I'm just bad. They're going for crawfish, yeah. Maybe I should start throwing the Texas rig around the first one. I'll give the jerkbait like 5 more casts here. And then I'll start throwing the Texas rig here. And we'll move down a little bit further to the next little concrete thing. Clouded crawfish lure? Yeah, I got a bandito bug, which is basically the same thing. It's got all that garlicky smell to it. Made by Cooking Squad. So it's like super scented. I gotta go. Bye, Braham. I almost said what's up when he said bye. That would have been embarrassing. Monster fishing is probably not to throw that crawfish. It's gonna be the last cast with the jerkbait. Then I'm gonna throw that crawfish lure around. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the pliers. Oh, I'll just take it out of my hand. I should have put them in my pocket though. Oh well. Alright, chat, friendly reminder, if we hit 20 likes, I'll jump in. And if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I'll swim across the whole pond. Chat, what about starting... I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see what happens. If I stream tomorrow again, it's going to be... Actually, no, I probably can't stream tomorrow. Yeah. I got to take the XP test, which stinks. But I got to go take a test tomorrow in the morning. Potentially in the evening I could stream, maybe. Like a 1 in 10 chance. I probably won't. But Sunday I'll stream. Probably Sunday evening for sure. Monday I'm going to stream for sure. Tuesday I should stream. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's one, Chet. That ain't a bad one. Guess you feel big, Chet. Chet, that's a crappie. Chet, we just got... Dude, that's a stud crappie. Oh my gosh. Chet, that is a giant. Dude, that is my foot, Chet. I wear like a size 13. That is a ginormous crappie. Woo! That is a clip on freaking shorts, chat. See if I can get y'all to be stable again. Let me take these hooks out of them real fast. Dude, that is a humongous crappie. Chat, I don't have an electronic scale. I wish I did. That's like a 4-pound crappie. Nah, probably like 3, but still. Crappie, chat, I can't get the hook out. There we go, chat. Chat, look at the size of this crappie. That thing is a slab, chat. It's bigger than my face. Chat, y'all legally have to like and subscribe for this, legally. That's like probably a 2-pound crappie, easy. Get a nice slow release on him, dude. There he goes, chat. On a jerkbait, y'all. On a jerkbait is wild. Chat, Anybody else ever caught a crappie on a jerkbait? If you have, you're a legend. If you haven't, you have to like and subscribe. I'm on a big jerkbait too, Chad. Right here, that is a huge crappie for jerk. That's just a huge crappie, period. That's wild, Chad. Dude, I mean, it felt like a 12-pound bass. I was like, oh wait, it's actually fighting. That's wild, dude. It's just because the way I hooked him, I was like dragging him through the water sideways. Well, we're definitely going to make a couple more casts here with the jerkbait. I wonder if that is what dumped me earlier. The crappie. It probably was, to be honest. Because a bass isn't going to completely just like miss through trouble hooks, but a crappie's got a smaller mouth, so maybe. Shit, this had W stream already. How many minutes did we stream? We streamed 26 minutes. Hot. My PB crappie for sure. That's wild. I guess, I wonder if he wasn't on a bed under there. That's probably why he's so fat. He's probably full of eggs. I probably worked it right over his bed. Yeah. So he hit it. I bet that's what happened. Let's see. I'm gonna throw it at the same spot again. But that was a little shallower than I wanted. Oops. Well, it should be okay. I snagged the grass. I take it out the grass. What's up, JR Dvorktik and Megan W23? What's up, y'all? If we hit 20 likes, I'm jumping in. The only problem is I don't have anybody else to film me while I jump in here today. But if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I'll swim across the entire pond. I don't have anybody else here to film me do it. I may do that like just in a short or something, but we'll see. We got to hit 250 subs first, Chad. Get all the weeds off of it. We already caught like one ginormous crappie. He's about 2.5 pounds on a jerkbait. I was at minute 25 if any of y'all want to go watch it. We got a nice release on him and everything. Well, I think I have a smaller jerkbait. Maybe I should throw that. There's a crappie smacking. I know I have one that's a little bit smaller. It's not a lot smaller, but it is smaller. I think it doesn't dive as deep too, but I feel like right now, middle of the day, I kind of want the depth. It's going to be the last cast here with this. Then I'm going to throw the Texas rig around a couple casts. I'll throw it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll throw it like 6 casts. Just in case they want something slow. Alright, this is the last cast because I wanted to fling the weeds off. I still can't believe we caught a crappie on a jerkbait. That was a slab crappie too. I guarantee you I had it right over his bed. I bet that's what happened over there. And he said, not today. And I said, yes today. All right, chat, we're gonna throw the Texas rig around. We got a bandito bug, which is basically just a crawfish. Should work the same. Got a real garlicky smell to it. It's made by Guggen. I don't know, it looks pretty good too. On. We're gonna cast at 6.5. Glenn Levy, let's catch some fish. Hello from British Columbia, Canada. What's up, Glenn Levy? We caught like a 2.5 pound crappie at minute 25. If you want to rewind and watch that, I caught it on a jerkbait, which is wild. I think that's the first crappie I've caught on rod and reel in a minute too. I was trying to catch him. I was gonna make a video about catching Dimmy Crappie's dad, but then I just never caught one on rod and reel. We've been catching them in cast nets though. That was when we're trying to catch bait. Catching quite a few like that. That's two. I don't know how well this is gonna work because I feel like everybody throws Texas rigs. Like nobody throws jerkbaits, but everybody and their mother is probably throwing Texas rigs. It should work. And right now there's at least 4 other people doing something on the bank. They're like way over there, but what's going on, monster fishing? If you have a rattle trap, try it. Oh, dude, maybe I should. No, I left him at the house, chat. I didn't put him in my truck. I'll look. If we go back to switch to the smaller jerkbait in a while, I'll definitely look. Because I know I have some. I just don't know if I have them in my truck. Have you seen how big the crappie are in California? They are massive, really? I mean, chat, how big do y'all think that crappie was? 2.5 pounds? The one I caught on a jerkbait, probably 2.5, maybe 2.5, yeah. That's about right. I bet he was sitting on a bed, and I worked that jerkbait right over his bed. California has giant bass, too, right? I got some pretty cool fish over there. And don't y'all have something else like lake trout? Not a whole lot of saltwater fish, though. At least I don't think. Like shore saltwater fish. Chat, the wind may blow y'all over today. A friendly reminder, if we hit 20 likes, I'll jump in. And if we hit 250 subs during this stream, I'll swim across the whole pond all the way to them houses. Chad, I just can't wait for the redfish to start pushing into the marsh so I can catch them again. That's what I can't wait for. We probably got a solid another 3 weeks, probably. I don't know, all the mullet are in the marsh right now, though, which is good. As long as it doesn't freeze again or get below 40 degrees here again, they should be there within 3 weeks for sure. But as for the speckled trout, I don't know where they're gonna go. We're casting with the old Texas rig then. We're gonna walk down a lake, massive crappie, and they have good ocean fishing. Do they? Is it like all offshore? Or do they have like inshore ocean fishing too? I don't really know. Have you been there? I've never been there. You're from British Columbia, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know they have good offshores stuff. I was watching a show one time, and they were spearing swordfish. It was off California, but these guys had hired an airplane to spot the swordfish, and then they would drive their boat there and spear them when they were on the surface. It was pretty cool, all in all. It was pretty cool to watch. I guess I don't know how expensive swordfish is, but maybe it is that expensive to buy. I don't know. I ridden in a whole airplane. It just seems a little crazy. I guess they probably own the airplane, but still. No, I have been there. Actually, you probably missed it. I have. We're gonna walk down after this cast some more chat. Probably put the old Texas rig up for a second too. I also kind of want to throw a topwater just because I want to catch a bass on topwater, but I can't even get him to hit the Texas rig, so maybe we should just wait on that. If we start catching them like crazy somewhere, I'll run back to the truck and tie on a topwater. I think I already have a rod with one on it, but let's see. Let's keep walking down, chat. We're gonna walk all the way to this next concrete platform. It makes it easier with the jerk bait to just, you don't have to worry as much about snagging in all the grass. Dude, chat, this is gonna be a W spot. When these weeds grow up and I can frog fish here, it's gonna be amazing. I don't know if y'all can see the weeds there, but they're gonna come up during the summer and like float on top. And the bass and everything's gonna hide under them. You work a frog over there, it's gonna get smacked. It's always very good. I still can't believe I caught a crappie on a jerkbait earlier. That's wild. We're almost there, chat. See, friendly reminder, chat, if we hit 20 likes, I'll jump in. And if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I will swim all the way to those houses over there on the other side of the pond. This is where I was catching a lot of them. Yesterday. I think I got like 3 out of 5 right here, chat. So we got all the good bait on snag. I can't tell if 2 of them are walking or they're just fishing. They're going fast though, so maybe they're not. But there's for sure, now there's even more people fishing. This pond's gonna get pressured super fast, chat. Wild. But as long as I keep stocking it, it should be good. I don't even know if it's stocked. I don't think it is. This pond's been here for like 20 years and then they put it there. Alright, chat, friendly reminder, if we hit 20 likes, I'll jump in the water. And if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I'll swim all the way to those houses. All the way across the pond. I just took a bad bird in this. Hold on. It's ugly. It's actually not that bad. The wind is wild right now. Probably go fish the other side of the pond, but here's where all the concrete platforms are. And where there's concrete, there shall the fish be also. I just made that up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, jumping in would low-key feel decent right now. It feel pretty good. Rob, screwing this up every time. What do they have? Oh, they probably have stripers in California. Huh? For saltwater fishing? You keep saying that, but it's got to be like stripers. Like, what are they catching? Because it isn't redfish and trout. Speckled trout. So it's probably striper. Yeah, they probably have some good stuff. I feel like flounder are everywhere. It's probably two different species of flounder. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5 people fishing in this pond right now, which is wild. Which I guess last night on the stream there was like 20. Considering it's 1 o'clock, there's 5 people fishing. Somebody said to throw a rattle trap earlier. We may try that. There's good ocean fishing all the way up in Alaska. Yeah, dude, there's halibut, dude. I want to eat halibut, dude. It'd be cool to go catch some. Because you can get like a lot of meat if you catch like 170-pound halibut. Yeah, we got something. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a bass. It's a bass. Dude, I saw him hit the jerkbait. I was watching it, and I saw him hit it. Dude, if I could, he's a nice one too, Chet. That's like a 2.5 pounder. Heck yeah, Chet. W. Absolute freaking chode of a bass. That's sick. Yeah, I'm gonna have y'all like actually watch me unhook him this time. I feel like that'll be. All right, Chet. He's angry. Oh, there he goes. W release or W release? I didn't get hooked. And he got off. That's all that matters, chat. That's all that matters. I kind of wanted to hold him up for the camera, but hey, I will take a clean release like that any day of the week. That chat, he followed it. I guess he was following all the way because I saw him following it. I jerked it one more time and he smacked it. So I've been jerking it double all the way in. Like this is what I did. I went 1, 2 the whole time. And then when I did that last one, I just did 1. And then he smoked it. That's cool. That's a nice 2-pounder. So we've caught a 2.5-pound crappie and a 2-pound bass. Probably like a 2.5-pound bass, yeah. So we've got 5 pounds of fish total. We need to catch one just showed of a bass, yeah. That's what we really want to catch. Even with how pressured this pond is, it's still less pressured than some of the lakes around here, which is a lot wild. I swear every fish in Lake Conroe has been caught probably a dozen times. Any bites, chat? We just caught like a 2-pound bass. Go back and watch it. It's pretty sick, dude. He followed my jerkbait in. There he just came up out of the weeds. I'm not really, he could have came out of the weeds too, but it looked like he was following it. Dude, it would have been sick if... I need to get one of those underwater cameras, chat. That would be freaking sick. I'm just gonna start doing one jerk because that's what he bit on. Halibut is good. Alaska black cod is awesome, and salmon, yeah. Yeah, fishing for halibut, dude. I want to try that. I know some people jig for them, and then some people set lines for them. Like you're jigging. If you were trying to catch a halibut on like Go West, young man, yeah, man. There is no more West though, dude. It's all just as civilized as the East. That's the problem, man. I mean, Alaska, you could probably say Alaska's going west like it was like 200 years ago, just because you could get out there to where there is absolutely nobody for like hundreds of miles, but careless vibe there because it's frozen half the wind. That's you. I don't know. Got another one right here. Yeah, this one's big, dude, Jed. Oh, this one is not big. Okay. False alarm on the size. He pulled a little drag. But we got him. I don't know how this little sucker pulled drag. That is actually wild. All right, once again, I'm going to point it downwards because that was totally wasted worth the time last time. I don't know if y'all can see that or not yet. Dude, I hooked him right in the nose for that. I'm gonna put my old foot on him. There you go, buddy. All right, chat. I'm gonna hold it all like this. We got nice. It's probably half pound. I don't know. Yeet. He was literally hitting it like right in there, though. They keep hitting it right on along the bank. We're gonna keep fishing here. British Columbia and Alaska go higher than Stewart. Look on map. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, they go higher than Alaska? Like they're further north? Are they crawfish? They probably are, man. I feel like there's a little ledge off that concrete, too. I bet they're sitting there waiting. I bet the crawfish are sleeping under this ledge because we're winning. Now, the crawfish are braid. Coming out. And the bass are sitting there waiting for them to come out. So they're hiding spots. That's what's going on. Yeah, will crappie eat? No, I don't think that's crappie. Their mouths are probably too soft. I don't know. I feel like they'd eat a small one. You see how he dived back in? And yeah, he shot right back down. Yeah, that's what I mean. I bet I could literally throw a cast net on him. I fished it out of pond, shit. Clear water. It's been here for like, I guess, I don't know. It's pretty big. It's probably about 15 acres. I don't know. A pretty big pond. We'll say that. Some people may call it a lake. I'm gonna call it a pond. Let's see. Throw one, yeah, right there. Let's see. See if you're right about him hiding in the weeds, waiting for the crawfish. Do I have them or not yet? I missed them. I missed them like a genius. Or I just had weeds the whole time. I'm not really sure. I probably should do it. They're cast off. Most of it casted off anyway. One monster crappie. Technically 2 bass, man. We just caught that little one. There's a little baby. We caught the one that was like 2.5 pounds. And then that little one. Dude, streaming bass fishing and catching bass is so fun. Chad, if we just catch another bass, do you want to see a bass catching cook on stream? The whole stream? I can take it home, fillet it, and then cook it up. I'm pretty sure we're allowed to do that here. If you drive to Alaska, it would take you 5 days and nights to get there. Would that be straight driving? Nah, dude, it couldn't take that long. It's gonna take 120 hours. There's probably, yeah. Nah, not 5 days. If you straight drive 24 hours. I look, you don't know how long it takes. That's probably right, though. I mean, you can't really drive the whole time. You gotta stop. At some point, you have to sleep. When I live stream, the rock bass fishing is going to be crazy because there's this little honey hole I got and they go crazy. Hey, when are you gonna live stream, dude? Maybe I can hop on your stream. Like later today or like maybe like next week sometime. Hey, dude, also, your long hair is sick, dude. Absolute W. I was watching your video. You're the one with long hair, right? Yeah. Yeah, monster fishing? Yeah, that's you. I was watching your videos. And they're like, dang, we both got long hair. That's wild. Yeah, right there. I don't know how that little bass pulled drag. Maybe I messed with my drag. There's a big one pulled a little bit, but the crappie didn't pull like any. Nice out and the snow is gone. Still need a couple more subscribers. Oh, that's right, dude. You got to get to 50 subs. I'll help you get to 50 subs, chat. Trust. I can sub on my sister's phone. You're on her account. And then you'll have another subscriber. What's up, Malia133? Hey, chat, friendly reminder, if we hit 20 likes, I'll jump in. And if we hit 250 subs during the stream, I'll swim across the whole pond. Yeah, you gotta let me know when you're gonna stream, chat. I don't know where the next... Oh, there's another concrete platform down there, chat. Yeah, it does. Drove to Abilene, and it took 3 days and nights from Fort St. John, British Columbia. There's another 1,200 miles from there, yeah. Dude, I lucky want to be a truck driver one day. So I'll probably do that one time. I'm all the way from Butte, Alaska. I don't know, chat. You'd have to... I guess y'all still drive in Alaska, huh? Yeah, because y'all are set up for it. Y'all have snow plows and everything else. That's the problem. Every time it freezes here, we don't have snow plows. We're not set up for it. Our tires aren't set up for it. Our cars aren't set up for it. Nothing's set up for it. That's why we like lose power and stuff sometimes, just because it freezes. Also, we can't have basements because the water table is like... That would be bad. Chat, the wind is killing me here. We're gonna walk down. You wanna what this way? Is it just iced over right now? It's all ice. I missed one or I got it tangled. Chat, last cast for the jerkbait. I'll throw a Texas rig, crawfish around a little bit. Dude, I need to catch live crawfish and bring them here. Let's see, guy, ocean. Yeah. Dude, y'all ever watch Outdoor Boys did that one time. He camped on the ocean while it was froze over. And caught king crab and stuff. It was a sick video. I think he made a couple of those. I think he made like 2. Alright, this is for real, the last cast with the jerkbait. Then I'm gonna throw the crawfish Texas rig. I love fishing with jerkbaits though, dude. Tell me my favorite. What's y'all's favorite lure? Yeah, every time I say it's last cast, I catch another one. Oh, it's a baby bass, chat. That's a little baby. Jerkbait's bigger than he is. Yeah, look at this crazy guy. What is he doing? Jerkbait's just as big as he is. Alright, I'm gonna get y'all angled down to where y'all can watch me unhook it again. YouTube is Glacier Shark. Cool. Oh, I think maybe I've watched. That was a long time ago. There we go, chat. I didn't get hooked. The bass got unhooked. Mission successful. He is literally not much bigger than that jerkbait. I guess, I don't know if he's gonna actually, if he ate a fish that size, I don't think he was gonna be able to digest it very well. Look, he went straight down too, chat. We gotta see how deep it is there. Hold on, let me get y'all straight again. There we go. Let's see, it is. Chat, now I gotta keep throwing the jerkbait because we cashed out that was a baby. We're gonna throw the crawfish now. Because trust, chat, trust. Okay, I bet if I threw the crawfish, as long as I throw the jerkbait, probably would have caught more fish. I want to see how deep it is. They do be going straight down every time. Alright, chat, this is right off the bank. I'm like 6'3". It's about 6 foot deep there, 6.5 foot deep into that pipe. Monster pike in it, yeah. That guy on the other side just caught one. Maybe that crappie. Kind of looks like a crappie. My drag is a little loose, but it should be. I'm gonna give this one 4 casts here, but I'm gonna work it really slow. What's the temperature? About 75 degrees out in the air right now. The water's probably, I don't know, 50, 55, somewhere in there. It's gotta warm up quick though. We keep having sunny days like this. They're gonna be spawning in like 2 weeks. I wish the bay water would warm up. Water temperature is 30, or the air is probably 30. So it's double the temperature here. That's wild. It's like 30. That's like a warm day for y'all, huh? That's wild, dude. If we got to 30 here, literally nobody would probably know what it was. 30 degrees is but diabolical. 48, almost 50s. Hey, that's good. So what you're saying is you're going to be streaming rock bass fishing soon. That's what you're saying. In the 60s the next 2 weeks, yeah. Then it's probably going to be like 85 here in like tomorrow. What's up, Big Breed Leafy Greens? How's it going, man? Then you got to know about food plots, Big Green. Leafy Greens, whatever your name. Big Breed Leafy Greens. You got to know something about food plots, man. You got to help me out. I live in South Texas. I got to plant some for my whitetail. If you're too pressured on corn, I do not like covered corn. So what should I plant? Big Breed Leafy Greens. You got to know something. You got to. I think I'm going to plant Lab. It doesn't really rain here. Actually, it rains here more than it rains on my deer property, but feels like 33 outside. Dude, that would, like, I would be inside watching TV if it was 33 degrees here. I guarantee. Chad, I guarantee you that one bass I caught is staring at my lure right now. Yeah, Chad, we're gonna move down. What do you want to grow? I want to grow a food plot, probably Lab. It's like a little bean plant, kind of like cowpeas. It's supposed to be good with like it not raining a lot, but I've actually never planted anything, so. Shop. Chad, if I have good service while I'm out there, I'll stream me planting it. That'd be sick. That'd be a W stream, man. I'll probably make a video about it. But that's the plan. I'll probably make a video about it. Let's see. Let's walk down a little further. When I was in Texas, the farmers grow peanuts. No, I don't grow peanuts. That's another thought, though. They probably do well in the sand. I don't know. I don't think the deer would like them, though, because peanuts are, like, underground. The only problem with peanuts. That's a thought, though. I know deer do love to eat peanuts, but they got to be... The hogs would just come in and ruin it up since they're underground. Because we got a lot of pigs, too, Chet. Grow tomatoes, carrots, and hot peppers. That's where you go in like an actual garden, man. Tomatoes, probably. I don't do like tomatoes. That's just not as good with a drought. When it doesn't rain for basically the whole year. I could try tomatoes if we get a lot of rain. We grow those in our garden at home. We grow all sorts of stuff, dude. We grow cucumbers. We just have a small garden. My mom makes pickles. I don't even like pickles. You can do watermelon. Ooh, dude, watermelon is a thought. For real. Somebody around us was planting watermelon one time, and it grew really well. They were planting it to like actually farming, but it did grow really well. Dude, yeah, I may plant some watermelons in. I'll think about that. Another thought. I bet the pigs would love them. It's the only bad thing about watermelon, but if the pigs come in, that's also good. You know? Chat, also, we have not had one spam call today, so that is an absolute W. Start a garden, yes sir. It's just a garden for deer, but I caught an armadillo, and there is a lot of wild. You caught an armadillo? Dude, you're like not supposed to touch them, right? I think they carry like leprosy or something like that. They're cool though. Little tactical assault possums. That's what I like to call them. Basically, they're using an armored possum with claws. They're also blind, dude. Armadillos can swim really well though. They swim like hippos. It's wild. Yeah, we got quite a few armadillos out there. We don't hardly have any turkeys because all the raccoons, but we started to have some. I've been getting rid of many of the raccoons as possible. So we're starting to get more and more turkeys. You should do a fruit, tree, apple, peach hair. It's going to take a long time, yeah. A lot of people around us grow pecans. I probably should plant a pecan tree. Or like 3. Apple tree, I don't know how that would do. An orange tree I know for a fact. I just don't know if apples grow well in drought. Like if it doesn't rain for like 6 months and it's 100 degrees or 110 degrees, are they gonna survive? That's the question. Fat backlash. Chat, we are at an hour and 6 minute stream. My phone is at. Oh, chat, we're still at 58%. I swear it went up a percent. I thought it was at like 48. The reason I'm streaming right now and not this evening is because I gotta go out to eat with my family. So that's a W. I'm just glad I could stream right now and I don't have to be moan. Dude, what if I don't get? What if I'm not able to stream Saturday and Sunday? Are y'all all gonna unsubscribe? Because I may have to mow Sunday now that I think about it. No, I can for sure. Sunday, 100% I'm streaming Sunday afternoon. 100%. God, I'm seeing a whole congregation of them diver ducks. I don't think the bass like to hang around. They eat a lot of bait. So we know there's bait around. But normally the game fish don't like to be around. There are definitely deeper, bro. Nah, there's no trees, dude. That's the only problem. Like I'm fishing a jerkbait. It's supposed to dive to like 5 feet. So we should be like decent on the depth. I can also throw that Texas rig around slower. But yeah, I 100% agree. They're definitely out there deep. If I could launch my kayak here, throw like a 30-foot dive. Hey, what's up, Braham? Throw like a 30-foot dive and crankbait out in the center. I guarantee you I would be slaying them. Probably every cast. I don't have a live scope, but if I did, definitely every cast. I could probably find a whole school of them down there. Yeah, I'm flinging out as far as I can. Try. There's one. That's why I love jerkbaits, y'all. It's so fun. Cause it's just like you never know when they're gonna hit. Yeah, he's fighting these. You can never tell how big they are with the jerkbait. It's the only thing I don't like about them. Cause it's just like you always hook them like not real great. But we got one, chat. Dude, he's built like a 12-pounder. He's just stocky. I have no idea why. I'm gonna set y'all back up where y'all were and then point y'all down at them. That way, if I get hooked in the hand, at least we'll get it on film. Maybe like that, yeah. Let's see, chat. Let's see, you know, freak out when I touch him. He was a good bass, chat. Absolute W bass. He's probably a pound. He's stocky, chat. Like, look at his head. He's got a big old fat head on him. I don't know why it just seems like he's got an above average size head. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. 4 fish now. Let's go. Yeah, he was built like a 12-pounder is what I'm saying. He'll be a 12-pounder one day probably. Oh, chat. Man, no, he was too small to keep. We got to get like a 2.5-pounder to keep him. They're on the bottom, definitely. Yeah. Well, I'm catching him on the jerkbait. It dried. What is this one dive to? Oh, this was only 3 to 5. Yeah, 3 to 5 foot. They're probably seeing it flashing, coming up to get it. The only other thing, if we stop catching them on this for a while, I'll go back to my truck and get a jig, and we'll throw it way out there on the bottom. A jig with a crawfish trailer. That they ought to smack. Or we could throw like a Senko or something too. I just feel like everybody around here is going to be throwing that. So I feel like they're going to have kind of learned that that's like not what they want to eat. Yeah, I got to get a big bass on stream today. Where is your buddy today? He's at school, chat. I'm homeschooled. He goes to public school, so he's at school. Bottom fish there. Yeah, I should, dude. We were catfishing here yesterday with like a what were we using? We were using bacon, like old bacon that was uncooked, obviously, and then what else? Hot dogs. We were using hot dogs too. We didn't get any, but night crawlers is probably a good thought. The other thing we need to try here, since I caught that big crappie earlier, we need to. I need to catch some minnows. And then bobber fish with the minnows and night crawlers to catch a lot of crappie out of here. Dude, if we catch some crappie, dude, I'm fixing to make a fat catching fish. I love to catch fish, but I love to eat fish more, cat. I guess we're allowed to keep them out of here. Oh, yeah. I got some. I guess I was in the bottom. Probably retie this at some point. You caught a 15-inch crappie on this same jerkbait? Well, dude, I caught a big one at like minute 25. He was probably around 15 inches, maybe a little smaller. Oh, he was fat though. Probably pregnant. It was in Holton Lake. Cool, man. I've never laked fish for crappie, actually. I pond fished for him. I fished for him in creeks a lot. But I've never been on a boat fishing for crappie. I need to try it. The wind is killing me today. We're at 73-minute stream. My phone is at 53%, chat. So we're doing good. We could technically, if it stays going at the same rate, we can stream for another whole hour, chat. That'd be good. Walk around the whole pond and fish. Which, I mean, I guess today so far we've walked about, I don't know, maybe like an eighth of it. The wind is shifting, Chad. I need to be on like the other side of the pond now. There's some people fishing over there, so I'll just stay over here. I might throw the Texas rig in a second. Good night. Yeah, I cannot throw a bait caster into the wind. I don't know about y'all. It's gonna be the last cast for the jerkbait, and then I'm gonna start throwing the Texas rig more, which is a crawfish, and it should be on the bottom, so it should work. Dang it, I said that was going to be the last cast last time. Oh well. When are you done for the school year? Dude, I don't even know. In too long. And like, I have no idea. I think like March usually. By the end of March. Should be. So it's January. No, this is March. No, it's January, February, March. Yeah, I'll be done by March, chat. Too much light pollution. Yeah. I gotta set the jerkbait down, chat. I got to. One more. Alright, that's it. That's it. I'm putting it down. You're fishing on Friday the 13th. Let's go! Then I am not scared, bro. Am I really, Chad? It's really Friday the 13th. I don't even know. That sink out there. Kids in Canada are not done till the end of June. June, July, August. Whoa, wait a minute. That's like way too late. When do they start school though? If it's June, July, August. When do y'all start? Like September, late September, or October? I gotta quit working it like a jerkbait. I just gotta pick it up, bounce it a little bit, and then let it sit. Too used to the jerkbait. It's barely moving. It's better than working it fast in this case. Of September, yeah. So let's sink and then just barely twitch it. Pick it up, move it. You want it to look like a crawfish. And let it sit because it's going to float up by that. And you bounce it back along. And hopefully a big old bass comes up and grabs it. Chad, I just missed one. I should have let him eat it. I bet he like just had the tail. That's on me, Chad. But it was working. Or I could have just bumped something under like this. I didn't really feel him move, but I definitely felt like boom. I said, whoopah! Those are some good hits, yeah. Barely bouncing. Let it sit. Gotta be patient. That's like the best. If you're gonna go lake fishing, especially, and use soft plastics and stuff, you got to be patient. You got to make sure. When do you graduate? I'll graduate next year. If I'm smart enough, I got to lock in first. I'm taking the ACT test tomorrow. That's why I can't stream. So we'll see how that goes. Bouncing, Chad. Joaquin, you got this. We're in grade 11. Dude, I don't know. I'm homeschooled, dude. Don't be asking me those hard questions. Yeah, grade, yeah, 11, I guess. I'm a junior, yeah. Yeah, look, I don't even like have to take the ACTs. So if I go in there and I get like a 3 on it, it doesn't matter. You're in 7th grade, dude. 7th grade is wild, though. Like, 7th grade is fun, though. I missed them, Jet. I gotta tighten my drag. I 100% had a bite. Maybe not. I swear I felt it move, dude. I got a lot tighten my drag, dude. If that was just the weight, it zipped way too much. Dude, how did I check? I gotta make sure they start swimming off with it and then pop it. I need to pop it straight up too. Just because I need to be in the habit of that for saltwater fishing. Big one got off. I just missed the hook set. I don't even know, man. I could have just bumped some weeds, but I swear I felt like boom, boom, boom. And then I said it. I should have waited like way longer. I should have waited for him to actually start moving with it. Rookie mistakes, man. Lock in, yes sir. I ought to start throwing the jerkbait again because you can't really miss a hook set with the jerkbait. Yeah, it's just like really heavy through the weeds. Maybe I missed it. It may not even been a bite yet because the lure is still like perfect. I just don't get why the drag through so much because there wasn't even a fish on there. Lock in, yes sir. Are you going? No, I'm not gonna go to college. Alright, curly tail worm, you got a 6-pound bass, creamy McFlurry, that's sick. Where at, dude? Send me the location. I want to catch him. That's what happens when you get old. Nah, dude, I'm not gonna go to college though. I'm gonna be a truck driver, so I'm gonna go to trade school and do that. Lucky chat. I'll probably do that for like, I don't know, 10, 15 years. What all you got so far? We got about like a 2.5-pound crappie at minute 25 if you want to go back and look at that. That thing was thick with 3 C's. And then we caught like 4 bass. One of them was like 2 pounds. I just don't remember. Noonan, hey, this guy is telling me. Noonan Dam Reservoir in Utah. Dude, didn't the grub like win the Bassmaster Elite this year? Didn't it like win one of the tournaments when the guys used it to catch like all the fish? I mean, the grub's making a comeback. Some of them more like old style lures work really well. The problem is that they just got pressured so much. People are like, nah, this doesn't work, right? And now they're starting to get pressured so much on the stuff we're using, they're figuring it out. Dam Reservoir in Utah. And in Utah, that'd be cool though. Maybe when I'm a trucker, dude, one day. Why they don't stop and fish? Is at the end of my route. I'm about to start tossing the jerkbait out there again. So I agree they should be on the bottom. But the wind slowed down a little bit too, so I should be able to throw pretty good. And we're at 10 viewers. Chat, if we hit 20 likes during the stream, I'll jump in. And if we get to 250 subs, I'll swim across the pond all the way to those houses. Or the other bank. From all the way over there, I'll swim across the whole pond. 3 tiger muskies? 3 tiger muskies? Dude, no, that's cap. That is actually cap. There's no way you got 3 tigers. Aren't those like, I guess don't they like breed them better? Now, so where they released a bunch of them? I think so. That's still sick, though. That's still, like, really rare. Up here, they call it college for truck driving up here in Canada. Oh, yeah, dude, you can make good money, yeah. Especially oversized stuff. Dude, if you're from Canada, have you ever seen a gold mine? Like from the show Gold Rush? You ever seen that stuff? I think I've watched, like, almost every season of Gold Rush, Jet. Not capping, I'm 13. That's wild. 3 tigers. Crazy. That's sick, Grooming McFlurry. 3 tigers. That's wild. I guess you're on a boat, huh? Was it like a guided trip? That's still crazy. Dude, most people can't even catch one. Sorry, Chad, I was getting a spam call. Yeah, let's set the hook for the long. Not yet. I'm giving up on the Texas rig. I've lost faith in it. It steered me wrong at every step of the way. Me and my brother, 19. I'm fishing every time. Sick, dude. I mean, if you caught 3 tiger muskie, what's you gonna do? Catch 4? Nah. There's only like 4 in the whole lake. 1 on a boat and 2 from shore. Dude, that's crazy that you caught tiger muskie, dude. I do really want to catch a muskie one day. It'd be sick. You gotta lock in and catch some more bass first. Have you caught a sturgeon? Yeah, I was in Dublin Gulch in the Yukon gold mining. It's a bad disease. Yeah, gold mining? Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I feel like if I started gold mining, I would never stop, probably. And you have to stop for winter, but like, it can drive you nuts, man. The problem is, I feel like Alaska and Canada are like the only places you can do it. Like, there's some claims in Colorado and Arizona, like in the mountains, but like all the gold everywhere else got mined out by dredges like 40 years ago, so it's all gone. A lot of the gold there has been mined out by dredges too, which is crazy. It's crazy how much gold like that of the earth that we've actually been able to mine. It's absolutely wild. Also, we hit 7 likes. W, absolutely legend, whoever liked. You caught one. Dude, I thought you were talking about like all the same day. You caught them like different times. That makes way more sense. There's no way you caught 3 tiger muskies in one day. That would be insane to catch 3. How many muskie have you caught in total, man? That's the real question. Don't some people eat the muskie? I think I saw like that's like super controversial now. My friend Freddie wants me to go mining with him up in the Yukon. He has a claim. Dude, you should go, bro. You should 100% go mining, dude. Why wouldn't you go gold mining, dude? You're literally trying to get gold out of the ground. I tried one when it died. Was it good? I just seen like, I'm not like for it or against it or anything. I've just seen it like controversial. I saw a short on it and everybody in the comments was going wild, dude. About like 50% of the people were for it. I don't even think I commented. I was just reading it. It was funny. Flathead fishing, not really. Not yet. There's one. That's a better fish, chat. That's a way better fish. Please stay on, dude. Please stay on. Chat, this may be a 5-pounder. Chat, we may actually have a big fish on. I'm not capping. No! No! I must have foul hooked him. He had to be foul hooked because he would have jumped if he was big. No, dude. Yeah, I bet I hooked him in the butt or something. Dang it, man. Dude, he felt like a giant, but he couldn't have been. Because he would have jumped or something. I guarantee you I snagged him in his butt. It just felt super weird. It felt like I was just dragging him sideways because he wasn't making any progress. He was only swimming that way. I should have set the hook a little bit harder though. Dude, what if it was a 12-pounder? Nobody say that in the comments. I'm gonna cry for the next 3 days now. Good night. A little too fast, Jet. Well, they're definitely on the jerkbait, so we're gonna keep throwing the jerkbait. Dang it. It didn't feel like a big bass because it didn't run literally at all. It just like stayed in the same spots. I probably foul hooked it. Yeah. But if that was a bass that was hooked in the mouth, it was probably a 15-pound bass. I'm not even lying. So I just couldn't even move him. I moved him like a little bit. That's all I could move him, swear. It's probably like a 2-ounce bass that I just hooked sideways, bro. Yeah, my drag's about right. Maybe a little looser, but it doesn't matter. Me and my family. 200 acres. Dude, do you hunt? You hunt whitetail? You gotta invite me, man. I will shoot anything that you tell me to shoot. Swear. You want me to waste all my tags on a spike? I'll waste all my tags on a spike, chat. That's all up to you, man. If you're a member of the GPA, you can mine on their claims in the USA. Yeah, you can mine. There's just not as much. I don't know. Like, so much of it just got mined out by dredging. It's wild. I'm a farm boy. Dude, what do y'all grow? Corn and stuff? Where you at? Like you said, you're from Utah, yeah. Y'all got to be growing corn. Dude, you have to be killing giant deer then. You probably grow what, corn and wheat? Probably a lot of wheat. Wheat and sunflower? I don't know why I said corn at first. Do you hunt there? Y'all probably have mule deer, huh? That's sick. Like, yeah, I wish we had mule deer, which, I mean, we do, but just not where I hunt in Texas. We're further northwest. I hunt pheasants. You hunt deer, though, dude? Or elk? Y'all probably have, yeah, y'all, I feel like y'all have elk. All right, we're back. Never went? What? Chad, you tell me you're 1,000 acres and you've never been deer hunting. I guess it's probably like mostly just straight fields, huh? If y'all farm it. Probably not a whole lot of woods. Like grouse. Dude, they're like, yeah, I've seen people hunt those on the outdoor shows and stuff. Grouse. What do we hunt here? We hunt dove. I hunt dove. Those are birds that I hunt. Ducks a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, pretty much is it. We have dove, duck. Oh, we have quail, turkey. Those are birds. I don't hunt quail or turkey, but we have them. I just live in the world too Ariel would like to know what that was. It also could have been a gar, which would make sense since it got off. Oh my gosh, you have to go. I just can't believe, McFlurry, that your freaking family runs a 1,000-acre farm and you've never been deer hunting. I'm with Braham. That's wild. You have to, like, legally. But I mean, I don't know if it's all fields. There's probably not a whole lot of deer. But deer like to eat wheat, right? Bison, moose, elk, caribou is good. Yeah, dude, everything's good, dude. Cows are good too. Sorry, Chad, I ain't got a scam call, but bros, that's why. We're at 37% on my phone and during an hour 36 minutes. I'm not a big bear fan, yeah. I've never eaten bear before. But I feel like it depends, especially with bears, like what they eat and where they've been, you know? Because like if it's a coastal bear and it's been eating rotten fish, it cannot taste very good. You can drive a stick shift or can on you? You're like asking, bro. Yes, you can drive a stick shift if you know how to use the clutch. Okay, I've actually never driven. I've driven tractors before. That's a stick shift, kind of. I've driven manual four-wheelers before. Dirt bikes. But I've never driven like a completely manual car, now that I think about it. All cars are just automatic. But I'm sure I can figure it out. I've driven everything else that make this manual, except cars. There's tractors. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Hey, any of y'all ride four-wheelers, dude? I got a Grizzly 600. It's automatic, which is a little lame, I will admit. But it's still a 600, so it scoots. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to jump in. Yeah. The bears are like pigs, dude. Honestly, pigs and bears are probably like very close in relation to each other, I feel like. Because if you look at just like a blurry picture of a bear and a blurry picture of just a very large hog, it's going to look the same, dude. I have KX60 1996 dirt bike. Hey, that's sick, dude. A dirt bike. All right, a Can-Am Renegade 800, dude. Lucky, dude. Can-Ams are sick. I could never afford. I mean, probably one day afford one, but not today afford one. It's fifth fastest production quad, and I've never lost. Yeah, dude, it cooks. 800. Yeah, listen, you got assassinators on it, or what tires you got on it? Never eat deer or elk in canola, for real? Oh, we got a bunch of weeds on it. And canola. So if they've been eating canola, they don't taste good? Yeah, chat, but question on the stream is, do you think bears and pigs are very close related? Like wild boar, dude. Because if you look at a picture of a big old wild boar, and it's a little fuzzy, and you look at a picture of a or a hog, whatever it is, bear, and it's a little fuzzy, you're gonna think it's the same thing, I'm telling you. M. April B8T said hi, what's up, man? Did some of y'all's names just be like you sat on your keyboard? It's wild. That's the only one like currently, but like how did you come up with that? Like what is that M. April whatever else, like how did you be like, yeah, this is gonna be my YouTube name? And dam fishing, there is bass and tiger muskie, crappie, perch, and bluegill and catfish. But they are rare, there is only a couple. Yeah. Yeah, I should. I fish lakes a little bit, but I live in Houston, Texas, dude, so I'm a long ways away, chat. Be a long drive to Utah just to fish. Who's up? Yeah, they are. Oh, for real? No, no. Well, I don't know. You may be serious because they both have snouts. Their skull structure is very similar. They got big old canines. These pigs have tusks. But they're related. I bet, because Europe is where like pigs originated from. And there's not bears in Europe. I bet evolution. Bears turned into pigs over there. That's what happened. And bears turned into bears over here. Yeah, that would be a very far drive, Chad. You're from Indonesia? That's wild. Yeah, a lot of people are not from the States. Walk down a little more? Yeah, I should have walked down a little more like an hour ago, probably. Is there another concrete thing down there? I don't think so. Yeah, chat, we're going to walk back down to where we caught that 2-pounder already. Yeah, lucky I don't need to do all that. Actually, yeah, no, we're going to continue down. We may walk for a minute, chat, but we'll see what happens. We've streamed for an hour and 42 minutes, and my phone's at 33%. So we're probably just going to stream until my phone's almost dead. Or basically dead. It's 2:08 right now, too. I got to... yeah, we can stream 20 more minutes, chat. I think I got me home by 3. Hopefully I don't have to jump in. I don't think I'm going to hit that many likes, so it should be good. So, okay, chat, jumping in. Walk down a little bit more. USA, what time is it there in South Texas? It is 2:08 in South Texas. What time is it there, chat? That's the real question. Actually, I'm not seeing any more concrete platforms. You're an hour behind, okay. Oh yeah, dude, me talking about like times I'm gonna stream is probably confusing, yeah. Alright, chat, we're gonna stop like right here. We're gonna go up just a little bit more. That may look like a bed. I don't know what that was. It looked weird. Alright, chat. Yeah, we're gonna stop right here. Throw a couple casts, chat. Looks juicy. See if I can get y'all. Y'all are gonna fall, chat. Chat, I need y'all to stay on your feet. What's wrong with y'all? See if I set y'all way up here. That doesn't look great. Hold on. Oh, that looks pretty good. What's up? Crazy Vids 973. 973 Crazy Vids. What are your crazy vids, dude? That's the question. Hi, Indiana. We're throwing a jerkbait, Crazy Vids. If you're wondering. Chat, what's everybody's favorite lure, dude? That's the real question. Look at him. Yeah, I'll show you the lure in a second. Look at the chats. Is that what you mean? I don't know. Here we go. Here's the old jerkbait. Got a little bit of grass on there right now, but it should work. The grass already fell off. I just threw the world's fattest backlash. I like topwater. Dude, yeah, I should probably... If it was like later in the evening, I'd 100% throw a topwater right now. Later in the evening, a little more towards springtime, 100% throwing the topwater. Like a week or so. Start throwing frogs around. Dude, I saw a short earlier on YouTube that said like 10% of what bass eat is frogs. Like almost 10% of what they eat is frogs, which is just insane. This is why there's no frogs, because they eat them all. That's why frogs work so well, though. Shit, the wind is killing me. Whopper Plopper is your favorite? Yeah, Whopper Ploppers, dude, I don't know. I like Whopper Ploppers, but sometimes, I don't know, man. I like throwing poppers better. Frogs are probably my favorite, just because you can throw them anywhere. Shit, all this dang grass. I think it's too shallow over here. We're fixing to walk back down that way where we came from, especially in the evening. Topwater golf course pond is insane. Dude, even the golf courses don't have pond watches. This pond recently I opened it up and there's a lot of bass in here. I'm going to have to try. Yeah, golf course, if you can find the right golf course, you'll be catching 12-pound bass for sure. Gotta find, because it's gotta be like impossible to fish there, so that way the fish aren't pressured but not too impossible. You know what I mean? Blue Fox Vibrex, like he gets slammed. What's up, Moon Rooker? A chat, friendly reminder, we're at 20 likes, I'll jump in the water. Oh, chat, that's a fish. I thought I had the bait. That's funny. I totally thought I got snagged, and I just got a fish. Oh, they live on the course. I see. That's how you got access to the golf course. Pretty nice one. He's kind of stocky as well, too, chat. What do y'all think? He's kind of not as stocky as the last one we caught, but he's pretty stocky. Let me just set y'all where y'all were, because this is not going to work. There we go. Y'all are good there. Let's see if I can get him to behave. Chad, I need pliers for this. Nah, we got it. Chat, y'all fell, I'm sorry. There we go, chat. I'm ready to go. Sorry about the lag, chat. Y'all fell over. Nice little bass on the jerkbait. Nice release on him. I see his red lips, dude. They've been slamming the crawfish. I don't know, he's probably around a pound. Not a terrible one. I like to catch about a 15-pounder, but you're halfway there to jumping in the water. Yeah, guys, only 10 more likes, chat. We can do it. Trust. Let's go, dude. I guess I'll throw here a few more casts. No, I said I was about to walk down, but Berkeley power bait, yeah. I used to like something that's sold. Curly tail worms. They make good at those. They make good soft plastics all together. Power bait makes great soft plastics. They make the best swim baits I found. They're free hook, like weighted swim baits. If you get the white ones with the red eyes, they work amazing. Bass absolutely love them. Night crawlers for me, #1 bait, all fish species love. That's true. You can catch anything on it, but I don't know. Sometimes I do like to catch fish on artificial, as much as I hate to admit it. I like to bait fish too. Yeah, we're about to walk down, Chad. I just got lucky on that one. We'll throw one more cast here with the jerkbait. Yeah, I left my rattle traps at home. Next time, I'll bring them and I'll throw them here. Trust. Then we're gonna catch every bass in the pond. Probably, I need to throw some sort of swim baits here. Is what I probably should be throwing right now. No way. Another one? Probably the same bass. No, that's a different one. He's a little bigger. I'm glad I decided to cast here some more times. Good night. He's going wild, y'all. A nice one, though. I'm going to unhook him real quick. Chat. I don't even know how many we've caught at this point. Shad, I hooked him like perfectly off. There we go. Let him sit there. A trick, chat. Sometimes if you can't get a hook out, hey, you sub W, crazy bitch. You hook this around it and then pull. Sometimes that works pretty good. We'll see if it'll work today. Get a bigger hook. Get around it. And pop it right out. There we go, chat. This strategy worked. You know, save some for supper. I thought about it. We gotta catch like a 2-pounder. Like the one I caught earlier, that was like 2 pounds. I would have kept him maybe. I'm going out to eat tonight anyway, so it'd be a nice snack, you know. Fish is actually probably one of my favorite things to eat, dude. If it's cooked right, especially, fish is so good. What's y'all's favorite way to eat fish, chat? Personally, I like to just fillet them, throw them in a pan with a lot of butter, seasoning, maybe some Cajun seasoning, maybe just salt and pepper, depends how you feel. And it is good, chat. Smash that like button. Catfish nuggets. Yeah, dude. I've done catfish catch, clean, and cooks before. Y'all look back at my shorts. I kept a couple. Pretty sick. I love catfish, dude. Catfish, sheepshead is probably the best eating fish. Sheepshead or trout. I like sheepshead better though, just because you get so much more meat off of them. I remember, did I make a video out of those sheepshead I caught a while ago? I can't remember, chat. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't make a video about them. Barbecue on wood fire. Never had sheep's head. It's like a saltwater fish. They look kind of like zebras. They're black and white. And they got like human teeth. They eat a lot of like oysters and mussels and stuff. They taste really good. It's very clean, like white meat. It's probably like a crappie. It tastes like a crappie, I would say. It's like probably even cleaner somehow, and with a little bit more like a salty taste. I don't know, like a salty, nutty taste almost. It's good. Dude, I cannot wait for the water to warm up in the Gulf. Even they go shark fishing and stream shark fishing, chat. It's gonna be sick. It is 2:20, so that means I gotta end the stream in about 8 minutes, chat. That means we'll stream for 2 hours, though. That's good. 2 hour long stream is wild, honestly. Tell you, I can stream a little bit longer. We just gotta start walking back about it. I need to do a gar catching cook too. Catch a gar, shoot a gar, and clean them. Anybody else here ever shot a eat shark? I need to clean one of them. Yeah, I need to actually. What I've done so far is just catch and release, but I need to actually eat one of them. Yeah, it'd be good. Fry it. Cause shark is more like steak. It'd be so good, dude. You just gotta clean it right, and you'll get like whatever it's called. Really, all you have to do is like bleed it out, like right as you catch it. Take all the guts out, and then you're good. It's just like a regular fish. But sharks don't have bones. They have cartilage, but they don't have bones. That's why they're so flexible. I didn't move my last cast, and we're gonna start walking back down. Yeah, let's start walking down a little bit. Chat, if I do a shark catching cook, I can just put, I can make it really cool. For a shark catching cook video. Sorry, chat, I was getting a spam call. It is so annoying. I may just have to change my number eventually. Yesterday, I got like 50 during the stream, which was completely ridiculous. Today, I've only had like 4. We're gonna walk back down all the way to the concrete. We're gonna walk a good ways. Chat, low key, I should fish out of my kayak in here. I'd probably catch so many. I don't know if we're allowed to, but I need to try it. Stream. I'll swim across the whole pond. The whole pond, I'll swim across, trust. Alright, chat, we're getting close to the spot, trust. Oh, no, we're not. I'm at chat. I could stop here, but we're not going to. We're gonna keep walking, chat. You eat shark? No, LOL. You don't eat shark monster fishing? Come on. Shark's good, man. I hope. I don't know, I've never eaten it before either. But we'll live stream it sooner or later and catch a shark. The next one I catch, as long as it's legal size, I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be sick to be able to stream shark fishing though. And Chad, I should come in my kayak here. Be sick. I heard it's good. Yeah. It's more like steak, yeah. Plus, they don't have any bones, so you don't have to worry about chewing on a bone like normal fish. Let's see. That's what y'all look like right here. How's that looking, Chad? Yeah, it looks pretty sick. We're not doing the Texas rig right now. Just make shark fin soup, guys. I can make shark fin soup, dude. That'd be sick. We can do all sorts of stuff, dude. Like sturgeon, shark, yeah, it's very comparable, yeah. Both prehistoric and everything. Do sturgeon have bones, or are they cartilage too, like shark? Like how I just expect the people in my chat to be like 3,000 IQ constantly. Like ask the most random questions. Dude, I want to see another bass follow up and eat the jerkbait. That was so sick. Pretty sure I have a bony skeleton, yeah. Yeah, because they have like armor bone, yeah, on like the outside. Pretty cool though. And they harvest sturgeon eggs because they're expensive. That's true. With all the caviar, dude. Do they even still do that though? Is that like still legal? I feel like it's got to be farmed now, probably. I didn't know it's Caroline No Bones. I figure out what all you have to do now to get caviar, to farm a whole sturgeon. Because they got to be like huge to. Yeah, it's all cartilage. Yeah, I knew what you meant, man. Didn't it like they used to just be kept for their eggs and just throw them back so they can't taste that shit? Like I feel like the outside of them is bony. That's why they tell you to call your local game and fishing people, because if you chase sturgeon, they don't want anybody taking the eggs illegally. In Korea, they farm them. That's right. Yeah, so it's not even made in USA. Yeah, that's lame. No offense if anybody's in here from Korea. But I'm not into it, no. Yeah, I just casted a jerk bait on the bank. I'll be back in a second. chat. I'm on my way. And we're back. Isn't that a thing? You can like get dogs cloned in Korea? They clone salmon? Salmon? Why would they clone salmon? Oh, like the eggs. This is what he's talking about? I don't know. I like to eat the actual meat of the fish, not the eggs. I've never had any sort of caviar. I've thought about eating bluegill caviar before. I won't lie. Sometimes you got them live, you cut them open. Especially around this time of year, all the eggs come out. Start thinking about it. Trying a little bit, but I never did trying it. Sorry if we froze, chat. The eggs and sturgeon is called caviar. Yeah. Y'all like caviar? Anybody ever tried it in here? We were talking about it. I don't know if any of y'all even like it. I've never had it. Probably expensive. Me? Do you like it though? That's the question, man. We tried it, but did you like it? Because sometimes you're trying and you're like, who is paying this much to eat this? No? I like oysters the most. Ooh, dude, oysters are pretty good. The texture's a little off, but they don't taste bad. Yeah, especially with like some hot sauce or something. A cracker, pretty good. Yeah, I ain't seen anybody pull out a fish in a while. I gotta just call one, maybe. Maybe it's trash. He's not really holding it up. It must just be trash. Caviar is I like oyster mousse. Caviar is salty. Yeah, I bet it's salty. Wild. Yeah, he must have like snagged the trash bag that was floating or something. There's a 20-pounder over there. Okay. He hasn't held it up at all. Fine. There's a little baby, y'all. Come on, buddy. Chat, this may be the fish that ends the stream right there. We streamed 2.5 hours today, which is wild. I'm still gonna keep streaming after this one's butt. Dude, he is crazy. You know what to say? I'll trust anything before I trust the baby bass with treble hooks. But here today, I'm trusting the baby bass. Alright, chat. If I can get him to open his mouth, we're good. Alright, chat, absolute beauty of a little baby bass. There he goes. Sprawn in British Columbia. We're gonna stream for the next. I'm gonna do 2 more casts from here, and then I'm gonna walk further down the bank. Yeah, it must not be a bass the guy caught. It must have been a trash bag or something. He hasn't been back down to the water yet. Maybe. Yeah, we got another little one. Dude, these little ones honestly fight just as hard. Oh, there he goes. I'll take the release. These little ones honestly fight just as hard, if not harder, than some of the big ones do. The big ones just like want to give up in here. They're just like, all right, you drag me in, you got me. You won. They need to start jumping and fighting. That's why I think earlier that's what I hooked was the little one, like probably straight sideways, foul hook. But chat, we got 6 more minutes. My phone's about to die too, so it doesn't exactly help our streaming. Yeah, it was a bag. I see it floating now. That guy caught it. I don't know why the big ones don't want to fight. And maybe just because it's winter, they're moving slow. The little ones are more kind of dumb. They're fired up. Their metabolism probably doesn't slow down as much. It's probably why. There's another one. Let's see, chat. Let's see what it is. Doesn't feel huge. Yeah, it ain't huge. Oh, dang it, man. If I lose one more fish in the bank and I can't show y'all, I'm going to count that as, I mean, it literally popped up on the bank right there. But, I'll lose one more. Sturgeon are 12 to 20 feet long. You can weigh. Dude, yeah, that's massive, dude. People think gar are big. Do not eat gar eggs, though, because they are extremely poisonous. I get like up to 12 feet and like 300 pounds. Gar got big old teeth, though. And they're also armored very well. The Indians used to use gar scales to make arrowheads. One back. Hopefully we ain't hook another one. I ain't actually get him up this time, Jay. There's another one. Ah, I missed him. He got off. I got smacked. Whatever, he's just the same little baby. Oh, or I hooked the weeds. Probably hooked the weeds that time. How's it going? I've caught a couple. I hooked one that felt huge, but I think it was just a small one that I foul hooked real bad. Yeah.
I caught like 7 or 8.
Girl? I probably caught around 6. One of them was decent, like 2.5 pounds probably.
My biggest right now is I caught it like a 4.
Girl?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You catching them on that chatterbait?
Not on the chatterbait.
Oh.
I went
one on it yesterday. Other than that, I've been catching them on the jerkbait a lot. Jerkbait. Yeah. Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. But they keep hitting the jerkbait, so I keep using it. Yeah, I watched Blue Gabe catch gar on Cancer Lake. Oh, dude, I also caught like a massive crappie on the jerkbait today. Yeah, he was like probably 2.5 or 3 pounds. He was big. He was fat too. I bet he was on a bed. I bet I worked it over his bed and made him mad. Really? That's the only one I've ever caught out of here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Really? In here or no?
In here.
Wild. Yeah. And I mean, he was at least 2.5 or 3 pounds. He was huge. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Every time I want to catch him, I never catch him. I don't know. Yeah. Nice.
But right here is where I caught my TV.
Really? Yeah. You ever go to that lake that's that way in the woods or no? Yeah. You catch any in it?
Oh yeah. The biggest one we've ever caught out of that was 7 pounds.
Girl? Think I gotta go over there.
It's hard to get to though. You gotta watch out for the sound.
Oh yeah.
It's some dude's private property.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just sneaking on. And you gotta stay on one side of the lake.
Yeah.
If you go too far, it's easy.
Yeah, I was looking on Google Earth and there was like a house on the other side, so I wasn't sure if you could go over there or not.
Yeah, but if you go to the corner right here,
Yeah.
jump it, walk out, it's like, when you get there, it's like an 8-foot ramp to the water.
Girl?
So you gotta fish from up top.
Yeah.
So you're like this big, and it's like 15 foot. And so you're confused. Like, all we do is flip jigs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go, and like the beach with the spawning.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, my YouTube is Hogged Fishing if you want to see that crappie I caught. Hogged Fishing. It's on the stream, like 25 minutes on the stream. About 25 minutes. Yeah, Hogged Fishing. Shit, I need to end the stream like 10 minutes ago. I gotta go home. Alright, JF. One more cast. One more cast. last cast, Chet. That might be a nice one. Oh, he ain't that big. He's about a pound and a half, probably. Not bad, Chet. We got another one. I mean, hey, nice! He doubled up. All right, Chet. Last fish of the stream. I'm gonna toss him back. Then I gotta go, Chet. I'll see y'all later.